The Hidden Lagoon. It was a calm summer day when siblings Emma and Jake set out on their small rowboat, exploring the winding river near their grandparents' cottage. They had heard stories about a hidden lagoon that no one had ever found, and their curiosity wouldn't let them rest. Grandpa says the lagoon is just a silly legend, Jake said, paddling. Emma pointed to the map they had drawn. But look, if we follow the river to where it bends and go through the willow trees, we might find it. As they rowed, the river grew narrower, and the trees above them formed a leafy tunnel. Birds chirped, and dragonflies zipped around them. Soon, they spotted a cluster of weeping willows draped over the water. "This must be it," Emma said, her voice hushed with excitement. They pushed their boat through the curtain of willow branches and gasped. On the other side was a shimmering lagoon, its surface glowing with shades of blue and green. The water was so clear they could see colorful fish darting below. Strange flowers with silver petals floated on the surface, and a waterfall at the far end sparkled like diamonds in the sunlight. "We found it," Jake whispered, awestruck. "The Hidden Lagoon." They pulled their boat onto the shore and stepped onto the soft, mossy ground. Everything felt magical. The air was filled with a gentle hum, and the lagoon seemed alive with energy. As they explored, Emma noticed something odd. "Jake, look," she said, pointing to a large rock shaped like a heart. Carved into its surface were words, "Speak your wish, and the lagoon will listen. Do you think it works?" Jake asked. Emma nodded. "Only one way to find out." She closed her eyes and said, "I wish for an adventure." The moment she spoke, the lagoon's glow brightened. The water began to ripple, and a path of stepping stones emerged, leading to the waterfall. "Let's follow it," Jake exclaimed. Carefully, they hopped across the stones, their hearts racing with excitement. When they reached the waterfall, they discovered a hidden cave behind it. Inside, the walls sparkled with crystals. Emma picked up the compass, and it began to glow. The needle spun wildly before pointing straight ahead. "It's leading us somewhere," she said. As they left the cave, the compass guided them to a small island in the middle of the lagoon. There, they found a chest half buried in the sand. Jake opened it, and inside were strange treasures, a bottle of shimmering dust, a seashell that played music. "This is amazing," Jake said, holding up the shell. Emma smiled. Grandpa was wrong. The lagoon isn't just a legend. It's real, and it's magical. Back at the cottage, they showed their grandfather the compass and the treasures. He laughed and said, "Maybe the Hidden Lagoon isn't just a story after all." From that day on, Emma and Jake knew the lagoon's magic was their secret to keep. And though they never found it again, they'd always remember the adventure of the Hidden Lagoon.